Alright, day 2. I decided that since my transmission is kind of ruined right now and I'm waiting on the new one to get here, I'd tear this gearbox apart and see how she looks on the inside. I had to get that cross member and skid plate off. There's only 3 bolts holding it on. These 2 on the bottom right here, and actually a nut right here. Undo them 3, it comes right off. Next, I pulled this off because I'll show you. This bolt right here that holds the transfer case to the transmission housing, it's got a really poorly chiseled out notch right here. So yeah, that notch is, I guess, cut in there so you can have access to this bolt. It's about 6 inches long that holds it to the transmission housing. So yeah, I went ahead and pulled this off just to have ease of access to this bolt. It's a long bastard. Pulled that off. Then I got 2 more bolts and 2 more nuts. Bolt here, nut here, bolt here, then on the other side. So zip those off. If it looks like everything's coming apart easy, it's because I already took it apart once. That way it kind of looks like I know what I'm doing, but just kind of winging it. But if you have to do this, at least there's going to be a video showing you some tips on how to do it. So you don't have to just figure it out as you go. With this cover off here, you can actually pull this gear right out and inspect it. Also gives you access to inspecting. There's 2 gears up here. You can kind of give her a little spin and see how they look, but you don't have full access to it yet. Yeah, once all them bolts are out, you just pick it up and off there. I'll lay it on the table upside down. This spacer plate, or mounting plate, whatever you call it, I'm not really sure. Mine actually had standing water in the bottom here. There's a little cutout here. It looks for water to drain out, but there was still some in there, so those of you that go through water probably got standing water down in there somewhere. Zip all these off. And there's your spacer plate, adapter plate, thing. Yeah, just set that off the side. And I'll just put this back on the trash transmission. This bolt here, never did get it out because this roll pin stops it from coming out all the way. Therefore it won't go in until you thread the bolt. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. And we'll continue taking this apart. Alright, so pulled this off the back side. Here's the front side. Nothing really to see here. This ring spins. That's nice. But we'll pull this cover plate off. Take a look at the gears. Get a good idea of how all the gears look. I actually have some damage. This is probably from forceful shifts from 2 high to 4 high to 4 low. See if we can't find a bad set here. There it is. That's a pretty rough looking set right there. Take a look at this one. Wear marks. Looks like that's it. So yeah, that's the transfer case. You don't have to pull it all the way apart to inspect it. You could probably just do it right there in your driveway, laying underneath it, by pulling this cover off. There is a gasket. I've already cleaned it off, but there is a gasket that goes here. So if you pull that cover plate, you're going to have to either order a gasket or make a gasket. Alright, I might as well show you how all the gears work inside here. For those of you that have never torn into one of these. Transmission. This is splined. So this is directly from the transmission. So right now if you spin it, both of these are turning. We're in 4 low. Alright. Shift it. Right there, we're in neutral. Nothing spins out here. Shift it. Now we're in 4 high. Alright, shift it again. Now we're in 2-wheel drive. See, we can't go backwards. 4 high. Neutral. These still spin together, but the transmission is disengaged. Four low. That's it. There's your transfer case. So I got a hold of Tom Woods, Roxor dealer over in Indianapolis, and priced part 15 intermediate gear. The small one had the wear on it. So right here, that small gear, it's 2 gears in one right there. And then part 34, that is the output shaft sliding gear. And I went ahead and priced part 35, which is the output shaft gear. So those 3 together parts is about $205. So probably not going to order those because a whole new transfer case is $600. Still not going to order that. Might just explore my options. Maybe someone makes gears and they can make me one cheaper or a whole set cheaper. And that gasket down here, part 60, it's $1. So if you all need a gasket for that cover, you don't want to make it, you don't want to use RTV, it's $1. So go ahead and order you one.